guys, Mr. Curl here, and yeah, here comes that day, that big day for me. This is my first official video on English, my first review on English, and I must prepare you for this because many of my viewers know I speak bad English. I'm not so good with my English, so expect many of mistakes, especially grammar mistakes. I'm not perfect with English, but I will try to give my best to bring you this review, and I hope you will understand me. I'm not sure how will I sound and will you understand everything what I say on English, but I hope I speak it clearly, that you understand me nicely, and yeah, let's start. Object 260. Object 260 is a personal mission reward tank. Yeah, I got mine. I grinded only 5 months. I made the missions, and after 5 months I finally got my prize. I don't want to make the review on the start when I immediately get that tank. I want to play a couple of games with it, see how this tank handles. Is this that I can tell you, is this tank good or bad, is it worth it or not worth it, because grinding the personal missions, and especially the missions for the Object 260, know to be very hard, and I really rage too much when I start to grind the missions for 260, and there are really hard missions to complete, and for some missions you really need so much luck, and waiting for that luck to come, and that was annoying for me, and yeah, after 5 months of grinding the missions, I finally finish all. I didn't play arty, I must say it. I finished all other categories of the tank except arty, because I don't play arty. I hate arty, and yeah. But let's go on characteristic of this tank, because I don't want that this video is long. I want that is about 20 minutes, so I need to show you 2 games what I play with this tank, and let's start with the characteristics of this tank. I will compare it with the Ice 4 and Ice 7 and say something between these 3 tanks. So let's start. These tanks have 2100 HP. That is 50 less than Ice 7 and 400 less than the Ice 4. It's not so heavy tank. It's have only 62 tons. So, but important thing about this tank is that handling of this tank is like of some medium tanks, because when you drive this tank, when you drive 260, you feel that like you're driving a medium tank, not the heavy tank, and because of that I start to like this tank. I really enjoy to play this tank, because last night I played in platoon with my friend, and he was driving a FV 202 tank, medium, British medium tier 10 tank, and I was surprised that that tank is handling and driving at the same speed like the FV, and there is no difference. So imagine that you driving a 260 like the medium tank with the armor of the heavy tank, and with that you can play really aggressively versus enemy medium tanks, and you are killer of medium tanks. You are really killer of enemy medium tanks, light tanks, and so because you can play this tank easily like a medium tank. So because of that stuff, I enjoy to play this tank, and in comparison with the Ice 4 and the Ice 7, this tank is a better version of both that tanks. This tank is I can easily say the best tier 10 Soviet tank, and way better than the Ice 7, way better for me, because I don't like Ice 7, but I like Object 260. That is my opinion, and the gun is great, the armor is great, and if you go for this tank, don't stop. This tank is worth it, and you will enjoy to play it when you got it. Trust me, don't quit the missions. You will do all the missions. Just work hard, play hard, and tank will come with the time. Yeah, let's back on the characteristic of this tank. These tanks have 1,200 horsepower. It's really powerful engine, so you will feel that power. 60 kilometers per hour is the maximal speed. 20 hours degrees in the second is hull traverse speed. About the armor, 150 millimeters in the front, 150 millimeters on the side, and 70 millimeters on the back of the hull. So it's with this kind of angles, it's really hard to penetrate. If you hide the lower plate, you will see a lot of bounces. So this tank have a really nice armor. But the most important thing in this tank is his turret, because I think this is the strongest turret in the game. What I mean with the strongest, I mean that this tank have 350 armor in the front. That is a huge armor in the front of the turret. So it's hard for every tank to penetrate. I think there is no tank in the game who can penetrate this tank from the front. Maybe with the gold some destroyers, but we need to test that out. But yeah, it's a really hard turret to penetrate, especially because this tank this turret on the sides have 240 millimeters. On this kind of angle, it's really hard to penetrate for every tier 10 in the turret. So if you see this tank, don't shoot him in the turret, you will hard penetrate him there. About the back of the turret, there is 100 millimeters. So, but the weak spot of this tank is, how will I say it, the upper plate of the turret, or the upper these viewports, or I don't know how to call this, but I will call it the upper plate of the turret. Yeah, this is the weak spot. You can easily penetrate this area. So if you see the Object 260 who is in hull down, always shoot this part of the tank. You will penetrate there if you hit. So if you have the 260, try to drive forward, backwards, to avoid to receive these shots on the upper plate of the turret, because it's a really weak spot, and I can easily say that's the biggest weak spot of this tank. A good thing about this tank is the gun. This gun handling is really nice. It's not so inaccurate, aiming time is not so long, and the reload time is very fast for the heavy tank with so big alpha damage. So standard damage is about 330 and 550. About the penetration, it's from 195 to 325 penetration. About the rate of fire, it's 5.22. His reload is about 10.5 seconds, but is really fast for heavy tank. And about the turret speed is 26 degrees in the second. View range is 400 meters, and radio range is 720 meters. About the gun, it have 260 penetration, 440 is alpha damage, average damage. Heat is premium ammunition on this tank. Heat have 340 penetration, and almost everything you can penetrate with heat. 68 penetration is with high explosive. You see 2.5 seconds here is aiming time. I think the i7 have 3.2 seconds aiming time, so this is a lot faster, and with the reload time of 5 seconds, it aim and shoot really fast and have a big damage per minute. So yeah, this tank in overall is very nice. From the equipment, I'm using a vertical stabilizer, I'm using the rammer and gun length drive or something like that. I think it's on Croatian, so it's hard to me to translate it. But yeah, enough of talking. Let's see how this tank is handling on some of the games what I prepare for you. Yeah, this is my first game what I will show you tonight. I played this game on Redshire. You see, it's a nice matchmaking with only 3 tier 10s in our team and 4 tier 10s in enemy's team. One artist, so I decided to go on this part of the map with the heavy tank because they have a lot of light tanks, and I was thinking, okay, we have enough heavies, let's go on the middle. So first try to snipe something, if our light spot anything, and then go and rush in the middle, try to push the middle because mouse will probably go on that right side, and A4 will be on the hill, and the rest of the light medium tanks will go on the middle. That was my thinking in this situation, and I go on this side. I'm here and waiting first to see what will our light spot. So I give there a nice shot, this bulldog. That was a really nice shot because it was really far away from me, about 580 meters I think. So just show how this gun is accurate on long distance shooting. So yeah, I'm going now in the middle because nobody of our tanks is in the middle, so I'm going to help these guys on the left side because you see we lose their one tank, we lose Ice 3. Their Ice 3 is on the hill, I spot him, he spots me, but I give him a nice shot on the side of the turret. There is my second damage. I now have the targets on the left side, shoot the Tiger 2 on the side, easy to penetrate. Will this Ice 3 go for me? Probably not, only if he's crazy. Tiger 2 is down. Yeah, all light tanks is rushing ahead on on the enemy base, and they spot the enemy tank destroyers. My first shot goes really low. My shot was bad to shoot, so I hit ISO in the tracks, and that was on the critical hit. But the second shot I aim for the IM and penetrate. And will I finish him with the second shot? Yeah. That only showing how this tank is accurate when you're shooting from the distance. So a gun is really nice on this tank. I love this gun. You see how accurate is it? Aiming time is really low, and reloading time is 9.5 seconds, but is also great for the heavy tank. It's so big alpha. So there's my first bounce. Ice 3 bounce me. I will try to save or scout from there because 1375 is going after him. There is my first miss of the game. I tried to shoot their 1375, but I missed, and they are now in cover. But gun depression when you are facing gun depression is really nice when you are putting a gun from the side of the tank. Here I'm shooting at the ST1 and T62 finish him. So I'm 4 minutes game are passed, I'm on 4000 damage and I'm pushing forward. You see our team is very good, progressing left side, progressing right side, I'm progressing on the middle. There is a light tank, I'm finished one light tank, there is my third kill. I'm reloading. This tank tried to penetrate me in front. He cannot, he didn't have enough penetration for my lower plate, so I give him there a shot and he is one shot now. T62 finish him. I give a shot on enemy T62, I mean on the objective 140, and now the aiming speed and speed of the tank, 400 aiming speed. I lose only 50 HP, so that was a nice trade. 5,800 damage in 5 minutes of the game was really nice, especially because this is a more camping map than the attacking map, and I attack on the middle and do really well with this tank. And here is the mouse, I load the heat because I don't know in which direction will face the mouse before, so I load the heat, I penetrate the mouse, and now I'm focusing on E4. I can only 2 shots from the E4 because there are only 2 tanks left in enemy team, so game will end fast. I'm trying to do the much damage I can. I will receive one more hit from the E4, and I will finish the mouse first, and I have the faster reload than the E4. It's chance for the top gun. I'm aiming for the weak spot on the turret, and fortunately I missed that shot. Yeah, so that was the Object 260 on the map Redshire. I push the middle of the map, and you see, when you play it aggressively you can really do so much damage. I'm making this game 7,500 damage and 5 kills. This was really nice game. But let's see the other game. In other game I will show you how this tank handle in the aggressive play in the city map. But let's see it. And we are now in the second game that I want to show you. This game was played on map Harko. This game was different from the other game because I really played this game very aggressively, because there was a lot of tier 10 tanks and one arty, and I want to see how this tank handles when you play it really aggressively. When you're trading the shots, receiving the shots, try to avoid shots and try to play on the armor of this tank and try to put this gun to work. So here is the first tank, Berkumir from the clan Hemi. I think you make huge mistakes because you're going there, but T-57 penetrate me there. I try to hide behind this dead T-34, but M-SOT hit me but bounced me. T-57 bounced me. I'm using the wreck of this tank, and M103 shoot. Now I'm progressing forward. There is my platoon member with T-57 who is trying to shoot this T-57. I will now stop. I don't want to go in their shots, but I'm asking him why isn't he shooting T-57? Say he hide, and I go forward to give shoot on T-57, but I was here a bit unconscious and receive a shot in the air from there. I am. Now I'm pushing on M103, give him a shot and face him. He bounced me, and I'm again face him, give him a shot, face him, he will bounce me again in the turret, and I'm lifting it for M103. I'm pushing forward. I lose 100 HP, but I make about 2000 damage by now. Here's my first miss. I don't know where my shell goes. I try to hit low without aiming and I miss. And now I'm focusing on the arty, but arty hit me hard for 700 damage, 607. I don't know how much HP he takes me, but from this point on I cannot lose. I can't receive any more damage shots, so I need to play safe now. I really from the start I play very hard, I play really aggressively, and now I need to use my armor, I need to side scrape and watch out to not receive any more damage, because one more damage and I'm dead. I see now the object 416 here. He probably want to kill me. I try here to shoot these guys. Sneaky shot there, but I didn't miss. I hit the VZ on the upper plate, so I bounced. Object 416 is take a few hits there, so he will probably not go out. I will side scrape now and try to shoot these guys there. Here's my bounce from E5. I'm giving shot on VZ. And again I'm going on side scrape. I'll try to shoot D5 in the corner, but he's going back and I shoot him on the side and track him. You see how I'm doing with my tank, that he don't shoot me in my weak spots on the turret. He shoot me directly in the turret and damage my gun, but I have repair kit. I give again nice shot in E5 and now I will finish E5. I'm going forward. I see the bad chat going on this side, so probably he wants to kill me. But he going on the other side and I'm doing there a nice shot on the bad chat. I'm watching that he don't go out and kill me. I don't want to give him this kill, so 50B, 50B, give him a nice shots and it was easy kill for me. I'm on 2 kills, 2 tanks are left on this game. Up. Here's some side scrape, but I find this house and it actually works, and I give a nice shot on 262A and he bounced me, and that's it. I will not manage to give one more shot, and yeah, 5 minutes of the game. Guess how much damage I have in this game. I really play aggressively this tank, and yeah, what to say more. This tank is really nice when you play it aggressively. You can attack, you can you don't need to be afraid with this tank because it really have a nice armor, but especially great gun, and you can make a lot of damage if you play it in style like this. But this style acquires a bit of skill, so don't listen to me when I say play it aggressively. Sometimes I die like noob, sometimes like in this game I make a lot of damage. That is my game style, how I play. I love aggressive play, so yeah. But enough of talking. I talk so much in this video. I really hope that you will like this video. I really hope that my English wasn't so bad. It's my first video, so don't judge me, please. I'm a good guy with bad English. Yeah, let's see the result of this video and let's finish this video. Yeah, and there is the result of this game that I play. You see first class 77,000 credits and 1,689 experience for this game. I got the Confederate medal, steel wall and high caliber, and the damage what I make is 6,030 damage in this short time. 1,126 base experience for this game, 2 kills only, 3 medals, and the last page says only that miss on the low. I don't know where that shell goes, but 17 shots fired, 16 hits, 15 penetrations. This was the nice game really. I received 13 hits, only 4 was penetration, 9 didn't penetrate my armor, so armor works really nice on this tank. 32,000 credits profit, so you can earn nice money with nice credits with this tank. And yeah, that is my first review of the tanks on English, and what to say. I know that this review was terrible. Maybe after a couple of months, if I start to make videos on English and listen this first video, I will probably laugh to myself how bad I speak it. But yeah, you need to start from somewhere, and I hope you will understand what I was talking in this video. And say me please your feedback and write something in the chat. I want to know how bad I was with my English, and how good was this review on English. And yeah, and for the end I need to think the last word for the videos, because I really don't know how to finish my video, with which words I will say. Do idućeg klipa vas pozdravlja Mr. Klo, like I say it on Croatian. See ya guys.